Hello everybody, my name is Nathan, and I am the man with a cartoon obsession. I want to take a second to apologize for the lack of videos in March. For those of you who are unaware, my computer's hard drive was failing and I had to get it replaced. That, and the attempted data transfer, which failed by the way, took longer than I had hoped for, but it's okay. I have my computer back now, and I'm planning on making up for the lack of videos last month by giving you all 2 extra videos this month. Not only that, but it's also time for the next round of viewer-voted reviews. The polls for the reviews are in the description. Pick which 90s cartoon and anime you want me to review next month. I'm really looking forward to those videos. Now, without any further ado, let's get into my anime review of Laid Back Camp. Laid Back Camp, also known as Yuru Camp, is an anime series based on the manga of the same name. The series was produced by C Station and it was licensed by Crunchyroll for Western audiences. The series consists of 25 episodes over the course of 2 seasons. Season 1 ran from January 4th, 2018 to March 22nd, 2018, and Season 2 didn't come around until this year, running from January 7th, 2021 to April 1st, 2021. There were also 3 OVAs, a series of shorts called Heya Camp or Room Camp, and there's also a movie set to come out next year. Not only that, but there's also a live-action TV drama and even a VR game. Needless to say, this series is pretty popular. That's not surprising to me though, since this is one of those cute girls doing cute things anime, and people love that kind of stuff. The show follows Rin Shima, a girl who likes to go camping in the winter, alone. However, that sort of changes when she meets Sakura Kagumihara during one of her camping trips. After this, she slowly starts to become more open to the idea of camping with other people, and we see her and her friends go on various camping trips, getting supplies, and just having a good time. There's not much of a story here because this is a slice-of-life anime. I know that's not a genre for everybody. Some people find slice-of-life anime to be very mundane, and I don't know, I haven't stumbled upon one that I thought was boring. Not yet, anyway. But I am a fan of the slice-of-life genre overall. Laid Back Camp may not have a big story, but it does have a colorful cast of characters. I already mentioned Rin Shima, or as some of her friends call her, Shima-Rin. She's a quiet girl and prefers her own company. She's not completely antisocial, as she does have one friend, even before she meets Nadeshiko in the first episode. She just prefers going camping alone. She's not into the idea of camping with other people at first, but she warms up to it after a while, and she even ends up enjoying it. In a series like this, that's about as much character development as you're going to get, which is fine. Rin's nice and helpful when it comes to teaching others about the ins and outs of camping. I can't really think of anything I don't like about her. Like I said earlier, she meets a girl named Sakura Kagumihara during one of her trips. Nadeshiko just recently moved to Yamanishi, where the show takes place. She's much more outgoing than Rin. She's very friendly and extremely energetic. She also likes to eat a lot, and her friends say she always makes food look better than it probably is. Despite her being new to the area, she makes new friends quickly, and not just Rin either. She decides to join the Outdoor Activities Club, or Out Club for short. Before Nadeshiko joined, it only had 2 members, the co-presidents Chiaki Ogaki and Aoi Inuyama. Chiaki is the type of person who's very eager to try new ideas and experiments, but she doesn't think a lot of them through. She's also a little absent-minded from time to time, and she's a slacker when it comes to her schoolwork. As for Aoi, she's shown to be knowledgeable, however she also has a habit of lying and making things up a lot, but presents them as facts. Most of the time she manages to fool Nadeshiko with her fibs. The only nitpick I guess I have with her is her design. She has a weird-looking flesh tooth thing, and that's just a design choice that I never understood. I've heard that it usually signifies a mischievous character, which would make sense. It just looks odd to me, but that has nothing to do with the character herself. Anyway, the final member of the main cast is Saito. She's the friend I mentioned that Rin had before she met Nadeshiko. She's the lazy member of the group. She's asked many times if she wants to join Out Club, but she usually turns the offer down and says she'd rather just go home right after school. Not only that, but there are several instances where she texts Rin saying good morning and it ends up being afternoon. She also has an odd talent for styling people's hair into weird and creative shapes. It's not the most realistic talent, but it is entertaining to watch. And of course, she has a pet chihuahua named Chikawa. Everyone loves Chikawa. All 5 of the main girls are fun, entertaining, and they each have their own quirks that differentiate them. Yet they all get along well, and I can't imagine the show without any of them. It's impossible for me to pick a clear favorite out of the group, but if you have a favorite, feel free to tell me who it is in the comments. The show also has a bevy of side characters. For starters, there's Minami Toba, a teacher at the girls' high school, who also ends up becoming the advisor for Out Club. She is responsible most of the time, but she does have one vice. She likes to drink. A lot. I don't know if I call her a full-blown alcoholic, but she definitely enjoys her booze. There's also Sakura Kagumihara, Nadeshiko's older sister, who's nice but a little stern. She just wants to make sure her sister is safe though, so I can't really fault her for her demeanor or behavior. Then there's Akari Inuyama, Aoi's younger sister, who has the same habit of fibbing, and Rin's grandpa, who sparked Rin's interest in camping. There are a few others I'm sure I'm leaving out, but this series is certainly not lacking when it comes to interesting and likable characters. The voice acting in the show is also excellent. You guys know me, I usually watch and talk about the English dubs of anime. At the time of recording though, Laid Back Camp doesn't have an English dub, so I had to watch it subbed, which is fine. I actually really enjoyed the performances in this show. The delivery on all of the lines is great from everybody. There's so much energy given to most of these characters, and even for the deadpan characters like Rin, the delivery is on point. The show also has a narrator who mainly talks about the different locations the girls visit, as well as the steps to all of the different camping activities like cooking or setting up the tent. It's a nice educational part of the show, with all the historical and geographical facts of the region being given and the steps for camping, assuming everything being said is accurate. I didn't fact check everything, so I can't confirm or deny that part. I also have to talk about the humor in this show real quick. You all should know by now that I'm a big comedy fan, and this show has that in spades. Quick witty jokes, flawless comedic timing, and the many different facial expressions that the characters make all contribute to the show's hilarity. The show looks incredible as well. I love all the different character designs and especially the scenery. All of the campsites the girls visit, the trails, the water, Mount Fuji, it all just looks so breathtaking. I'm not much of an outdoors type, but seeing the scenery in this show makes me want to explore a little bit of my own local scenery. Something else that this show does is throw in little things that make it just that much more enjoyable. For example, whenever the girls are starting a campfire or just looking for sticks and kindling, the pine cones talk, and I always get a kick out of that. There are also a lot of scenes where the girls are texting each other, and the messages are shown on screen along with some sort of montage or someone traveling or whatever may be going on at the time. The cool thing about that is the chibi faces of the girls we see next to these messages change from time to time. For example, if one of them is outside when they're texting, their chibi face has a winter hat on. I love that attention to detail. It's small things like this that can add more enjoyment to a show. I also have to praise this show for its music. Both of the openings, both of the endings, and the score that we hear in the background of the episodes. It features a lot of acoustic guitar, some whistling, and a couple other instruments. It just makes for a very calming, soothing, and relaxing experience. That's the best part about Laid Back Camp. It's just so relaxing. That shouldn't even be a surprise, since it's right there in the name. This is a great series to watch if you're having a bad day or feeling stressed out because it just puts you at ease. It's an easy show to get comfortable with and the episodes just fly by. I can easily recommend it to anybody. Overall, I give Laid Back Camp a 9 out of 10. I thought about giving it a perfect score, but while I adore this show, I don't know if it's at that level for me just yet. Really though, when you think about it, these ratings are just arbitrary numbers that I put on here for fun. The score isn't that important at the end of the day, but regardless, Laid Back Camp is tremendous, and it's an anime that I believe anybody can enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you have any other cartoons, anime, or other animated works that you want me to talk about in the future, please let me know. After all, it's not my channel, it's our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to check out my social media pages, audition for an outro, and join the official Cartoon Session Discord, the links for all of which are in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Hi, I'm Hinata Hyuga from Naruto. and thank you for watching Cartoon Obsession.